Hey beasties, welcome to the lair. How's everybody doing? I know I just kind of sprung this on people with like 40 minutes notice, but I figured I would do something stupid, probably shorter than last night because I need to turn my brain off. And why not? The stupid. The stupid is strong with people lately. Hey, Mean John. Hey, Thomas. So, how was your day, Mean John? We'll give people a few to trickle in. Yeah, Mean John, I've tried. Hey, Kelt. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Hey, Will Call. How are you, darling? Yeah, Mean John, I haven't found the switch yet, and I just want a good night's sleep. I'm over this year. I don't think there's ever been a year I'm more over. That's awesome, Mean John. That is absolutely awesome. You'll have to show me sometime. Ooh, Kelt, are you okay?
Hopefully you weren't in it.
You've been MIA. I thought we lost you. I thought you runned it away.
That's not allowed.
I'm gonna run it away soon. Um, yeah, we'll call you. Still have to get with me to figure out stuff for your channel. Don't forget. And why is it like this is gonna sound stupid? And to the first person that asks if I'm pregnant, the answer is no. I don't have those parts anymore after cancer. So I'm positive I'm not pregnant. But why at fucking 10 o'clock on a Saturday night do I want Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
And now I have to wait till Monday. Because I was too unmotivated and lazy to go get myself some, you know, 3 hours ago. Now I have to wait till Monday.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Kelt.
hopefully that gets better for you, man. Ooh, it's just meant to you.
You're having post radiation issues, Kelt? I mean, John, I don't know if it's a Manning tribute, but for some reason, I'm like, I just don't want to deal with the lines at Chick-fil-A. And I was in a bad mood and not fit to talk to humans. Cal, I know the feeling. I'm on like eternal chemo and radiation because my labs showed the antibodies and markers, but they can't figure out where anything is. So it's the like shotgun approach until it, and I quote, declares itself, also known as gets big enough that they can figure out where the hell. We'll call that is not true. There is no longer a minimum number of subs needed to do lives. You can go live with one sub. There's no longer a YouTube requirement of subs to go live. So you can go live. Me and John, we don't have In-N-Out Burger, but in my defense, when I lived in 29 Palms, California, and had to go down to Palm Springs for everything, or Rancho Cucamonga or wherever, I would get In-N-Out Burger, and I think I've tried like every order people told me about, especially like, things animal style or fries animal style or whatever. I don't like any of it. I am not a big red meat person, especially since my chemo and radiation, because unless I'm very careful, it just tastes like I have a mouthful of pennies.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's what you meant by radiation
Metallic taste, yeah. Um,
or Celt.
yeah, to me, I just like red meat's by far the worst. But I don't know what it is. It's like it has to be chemo and radiation, like related. But I'm, you know, I'll be like, oh, I want Chick-fil-A. I want Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. I know it's gonna make me sick, and I know I'm gonna puke for the next 3 days, but I don't care. So, but again, I was not fit for human interaction today. Like I would you'd have seen me on CNN for, shooting somebody's car engine block or ripping somebody's horn out
Through his nostrils.
because I hate everybody when I'm in this kind of a mood. But yeah, it's like I went 3 years without Chick-fil-A almost. We'll call it no, they're the same. I can walk you through it. Yeah, Kel, I was just too lazy to go get the stuff because I was grumpy and didn't want to deal with people and all of that. And I'm sorry, Chick fil A is expensive enough, but that bump in price they have, if you get it delivered, it makes their salad like $14
Yikes!
for a salad with chicken nuggets on it. And I'll be damned.
It's not worth $14. Are they delivering it themselves on gold plates?
No, I mean, I'll still give into it most of the time, but I'm trying to be better about it. Um, but like, their mac and cheese is amazing. But I was just like, F it. I don't have the energy and I don't care right now. And now that it's 10:09 and not open, I'm like, now I have to fucking wait till Monday. Great.
Why Monday? Does Chick-fil-A not open on Sundays?
No, they are not allowed to. The owner and founder of Chick-fil-A is Mormon, I believe, like devoutly, and does not allow. Chick-fil-A is a franchise.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't allow anybody to be open on Sundays. So, but I will tell you, Kelt, you'll get this. Me and John. If you like their mac and cheese, as long as you give them 24 hours notice, you can buy the entire pan of mac and cheese, like catering style, for $30. So I do that. I stick it in the fridge so it firms up, and I'll cut it into squares and then freeze them and microwave them as I want them.
Oh, I'm glad my children cannot hear you right now, Loki.
But still.
They're both little fiends for macaroni and cheese, and hearing you praise Chick-fil-A means I'd have to go. We'll get bothered and bothered and bothered and bothered.
I have to say, their Mac and cheese is probably some of the best mac and cheese you will ever eat anywhere in your life. Hey, Cookie Mon.
And
Hey,
Philip,
Philip. Hi, my loves. Yeah, just tried the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese crock. It is like, oh my god,
well,
amazing.
if I ever get the opportunity, I will.
I'm just saying. Did they get what we'll call?
V.
Hey, J Lo.
Hello, hello.
But yes, it is by far the best mac and cheese I think I've ever eaten. Will call. I don't believe so. Let me check one thing on that note. Mm. No, as of 2022, they do not have it, nor are there any plans to ever bring him back. Just like I was pissed the fuck off when they get rid of their coleslaw. Um, Creed, they're not really religious brands. It's just, the founder of Chick-fil-A kind of banned it, and it's a term and condition of your franchise. And I know a lot of people that won't patronize them because they take a very strong anti-abortion, religious, not LGBTQIA friendly, very public stand. And so people are like, well, I'm not going to support them. Cool, the line will be shorter for me. That doesn't mean your local Chick-fil-A franchisee feels that way. It's just the owner. And whatever, it's your choice, your chain. You do what you want, do what makes you happy. So I don't care, honestly, in that regard. They just have the best mac and cheese on fucking earth. And I don't know what it is about their salads, because I can buy the lettuce and salad mix, and I have cheese and bacon and eggs, and I can even buy I like the nuggets. It still doesn't taste the same for some reason. But of course, I only die hard want it to, like, on Sundays. I went all of COVID, almost all of it, without eating Chick-fil-A. And then, like, a month and a half ago, I gave in and got Chick-fil-A again. And now I could eat them like 7 days a week.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, Creed, it is that good. I literally buy it by the pan and freeze it. It is that good. And Creed, not only is it amazing, mac and cheese, it is topped with cheese and oven baked at the end.
Oof.
Yeah, from a fast food restaurant. Hey Iris, hey Jerry. Yeah, plenty of my gay friends or family members eat at Chick-fil-A. The franchisees do not have a choice. And Philip, it actually has. I know tons of people that won't support them, but they do just fine anyways. Iris, I had never had their mac and cheese either. And on a whim, I ordered it one day. And oh my god, it is the best mac and cheese you will ever have. They use like a 4 cheese blend, and one of the cheeses they use, no other restaurant uses in their mac and cheese. Like it's legit mac and cheese, and then they bake it. Hence, I'm buying trays of it. Mhm. But on Sundays, for some reason, I'm like, oh my, or 10 o'clock, I'm like, I need fucking Chick-fil-A. And I'll pout like a toddler until Monday when I can get it. Um, yeah, Creed, like my mom doesn't eat peanut butter and jelly and doesn't eat like sweet things at breakfast because it's not a thing in like Czechoslovakia or now the Czech Republic, Czechia, whatever you want to call it. Um, Thomas, I actually don't like mac and cheese, but their mac and cheese or the one at Homecoming by Art Smith at Disney Springs or the one at the Polite Pig in Disney Springs, downtown Disney is fucking amazing. But Chick-fil-A's like a step above. So, yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll call. Just literally it's like $30 for the tray. Everybody loves it. But then you have to get one to freeze, slice, and when it's cold, you can slice it into portions easily and they'll hold their shape and then you individually freeze them and pull it out whenever you want it. But
Iris. Oh, Iris. That is hilarious.
Iris, remind me, I need to tell you the bath bomb story
Why not just tell it?
because I'm close to monetization.
Ah.
And you know the bath bomb story.
Yes, I
Uh,
do. I think that
will
would be hilarious.
will call. I went to the University of Tampa my freshman year of college. Yeah, I went to U Tampa my freshman year of college, and it was actually still Pleasure Island back then. And me and my friends would drive the like 2 hours from Tampa to Orlando to go hang out at Pleasure Island and get shit faced. So yeah, I know. And mac and cheese is one of the best drunk foods ever. Yeah, Creed, I agree. We'll call you went to U Tampa one semester. Um, yeah, Creed. Like my mom doesn't get it either. And when my grandmother was alive, she was like, I don't get this. Like why is this popular? You- Things like kasha varnishka are much more my mom's or my grandmother's neck of the woods. And I had to explain kasha varnishka to somebody, and they were like,
Eh?
I don't even know what that is. And then they were like, "How is this a breakfast food?" I'm like, I don't know. It's a Hungarian thing.
Paprika chips? I don't know about that one.
Um, Creed, you can't. Hey, Amanda. Um,
We missed you earlier today, Amanda.
where was I? Creed, you can't even really get paprika chips in the U.S. And true ketchup chips, like we have a version you can get some places in the US, but the ketchup chips are not the same as they are in Canada. Oh, that's so sweet, Amanda. Thank you. U Tampa's not that bad. I liked my time at U Tampa. Um, we'll call it. It changed a lot. By the time I was there as a freshman, and it was fucking awesome. And if I didn't have things going on in my family life, um, I would have stayed there. I loved it. Well, I loved some things about it, but not the tuition. 1 year of tuition at U Tampa was more expensive than 4 years of college where I graduated from. Uh, Jerry, I like ketchup. I'm from the home of Heinz. If you live here and don't like ketchup, you're going to get run out of this area. Because Heinz. The exit on the Pennsylvania Turnpike for Pittsburgh is literally exit 57. That tells you about the love of ketchup. So, uh, Iris, that's me too. 1,000%. And people give me like weird looks. I'm like, no, no, 1,000%. Uh, Amanda, catsup is still what Hunt's is and what other brands are. Ketchup spelled that way is Heinz, how they spell it. Um, no, I can't. Where is it? No, it was Wilco. I can't eat Hunt's or anything else but the Heinz ketchup. And yes, in a blind taste test, I can tell you in 3 seconds or less if it's Heinz or not. Because it's totally different than other brands of ketchup. Creed, they don't have that in the US. I've had it, but they don't. Yeah, Creed, you can find that in the US. Most states refer to it as fry sauce if you do that. Um, huh, I don't. I mean, I get Hellman's mayo, not Heinz. But ketchup, mm-hmm. Do I like kelp? I don't. I do not like cloves or very spiced things. Like the smell of pumpkin spice lattes makes me puke.
Ew.
Um, yeah, Amanda, they do, and I mean, I also am near Hershey Park, so well, not that close to Hershey, but still, there's actually better chocolate. And Amanda, when it gets cool in the fall again, if you let me know, I will send you some of this artisanal chocolate that's like amazing, but it would melt right now. So, why are we talking about fucking ketchup? I don't even know anymore.
Creed started it.
No, I started it with my mac and cheese rant.
What's wrong with mac and cheese rants?
Nothing, I'm just saying.
Hee.
Okay, I'll give you guys choices. Hold on. Um, Patty's not feeling well. Yeah, Kelton. When I lived in North Carolina, I tried Duke's mayonnaise. Yeah, Mean John, no, I will puke. I don't even go into Starbucks during pumpkin spice season, because just the smell of it makes me sick. And it literally reminds me of going into like a Pier 1. No. Yeah, Crete, I was spoiled. My dad worked in Zorzach, Switzerland for many years for one of the places. So he would bring me real Swiss chocolate, especially the not um, American version of chocolate, and like it changes your life. Uh, yeah, Amanda, I've seen it. I'm not a fan. I'm weird about mac and cheese. Um, there are ones that make biscuits and gravy, but hey, why not? Hold on. Yeah, I don't do salsa and stuff. And I can also vouch for the fact that Ikra can vouch for this. Not only do I hate guacamole with a passion, but
You're allergic
micro.
to avocados.
Well, I'm allergic to it, but Micro Loki renamed them.
Yeah, Shrekticles.
Hmm. She calls avocados Shrekticles, which gets real awkward. So
Oh, but you love it.
I do, but
Weird.
I can't tell you the number of people that call me and are like, "Go f yourself. I can't eat guacamole or avocados now because all I can think about is Shrek's testicles."
Uh-huh. And you know he's got them.
Right, but after
They're a little
Micro
ogre.
declared that, like, she ruined avocados for like so many people.
Hee.
I get people like, I love guacamole on everything, and now I can't even look at it. Yep.
Mashed ogre testicles. Yep, you
Um,
had that coming.
well, Iris, she took one look at them and was like, "Why do they look like Shrek's testicles?" And I was like, "I can't fault you, kid. Now that you've said that, I can't unsee it." Okay, great. I'm also allergic to it and it'll kill me, but yeah, Jerry, I love grapefruit, as we all know. No, I'm not supposed to have it because it interacts with my meds, but I don't care. And I will eat multiple ones a day because I like it. But I'm going to give you guys choices. What call you want to? Oh, you're talking about Matsuri? You want to go to Matsuri? Is that what you're talking about? Um. Okay, Jerry. She's not really. Uh, Sandy, I don't really like need it as a substitute. I've never been a fan, so it doesn't bother me. I'm gonna just leave it out of everything. But so I don't know. I've heard where's Croc? Where's Matsuri? I've heard about this, but I've never looked into Matsuri because I have a feeling it's not something that's. No, Amanda, not Missouri, Matsuri. Let me see. Let me look real quick.
Matsuri is their word for a festival or holiday type thing.
Japanese festival. But where is they have a Matsuri? Because I know every
Well, yeah,
year that,
there's lots of them around the year.
yeah, but I know that Ricada and everybody go. Anime Matsuri, I think, is the one they go to.
Yeah, it's an anime festival.
Yeah, they have one in Houston.
Really?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's in Houston, July 8th through the 11th. Everyone always talks about it. So, hey, Mayor. Um, so, hey, Muffin Rando. So, here are your choices. We have more funny Judge Manning shit, and not just Judge Manning. We have more of the stupid in court, like my man who thought that was a good place to pick up a judge. I still maintain after um the I'm horny. You can tell how horny I am. I'm hitting on the judge in front of my dad. Um,
And as it happens, the wife the pregnant wife he separated from.
yeah, that was a shit show.
That's
Sandy,
that
yeah,
was hard to do.
I know there's a DID con. That does not bother me nearly as much as the convention that's in Pittsburgh every year. That literally I refuse to leave my house during because it scarred me for life so bad. Yeah, Kel, I actually worked at Coyote Ugly in Ybor my freshman year. Um, yeah, I saw that with Amanda, but yeah, I worked at Coyote Ugly, and then Jerry, if you want a really good laugh, when I was little, I think I was like 5 ish. My brother was supposed to be babysitting me, and I was in the back seat of his car, and we stopped at, I think it was like a Blockbuster or something, so my sister could run in and return something and get something else. 2003 will call. Um, and when we were waiting for her, and no one lets me live this one down. I must like I guess I didn't say anything, but later I was trying to tell my dad about it, and I was like, "I want dancing gummy bears, Dad." And he's like, "The fuck are you talking about?" And I was apparently insistent that I needed dancing gummy bears. And then it clicked. The dude in front of us when we were stopped had the Grateful Dead bears across his window. And I called them the dancing gummy bears. Because I had no clue what the Grateful Dead. No, I had no clue what the Grateful Dead was. They just looked like dancing gummy bears to me. And it took everybody a while to figure out what I was referring to. Because I was like, I want dancing gummy bears. And of course, when you're talking like a 5-year-old, the explanation you get is. And that was also before like smartphones and Google searches and shit. But it finally clicked that I was referring to the Grateful Dead bear sticker people have. Um, so yes, the dancing gummy bears. What's it about? Creed Anthropomorphcon. Mayor Renshie sick. The convention is the big Anthrocon in Pittsburgh. I
Yep,
had never,
all the furries turn up to prance about in fursuits and
yeah. And I've told this before, but I was working at, and this fox wearing, literally, they were dressed like a fox who was dressed up like Cher from Clueless with like the plaid yellow skirt and wearing all of the um what's it called? Like the from Clueless. And they saw me and like were running towards me screaming my name and like jumped on me to give me a hug and almost got shot. And they're like, "Don't you recognize me?" No, motherfucker, you're dressed as a fucking fox, complete with a giant mascot head. How the fuck am I gonna recognize you? Especially since the person wearing the fursuit and dressed like a fox from the movie Clueless was a guy from high school. So never again, never, ever, ever again. And I don't let Micro Loki go out in public that weekend because the shit that'll come out of her mouth when we're at like Sheets. No, not Gronk, Cookie Man. It was just like a random kid I went to high school with. Um, but like, don't run up to the person in SWAT gear with a rifle and try to hug them when they have no clue who you are. Mm-mm. Bad idea. But yeah, I don't let her out at all that weekend because the shit she would say to people at Sheets. Because people go everywhere in these stupid fursuits. And knowing what she says on a daily basis, I can't imagine what she would say to the fursuit people. Uh, and yes, Sandy and everybody, um, furries are creepy and like to do weird things. And let me tell you, the 911 calls you get that weekend, you are like, stop this planet. I want to get off. It reminds me of Mike's clip about like the thruple and like I'm in the wrong. They have a thruple, and if they're having a thruple, I'm in the wrong whatever. And that like clip he uses, yeah, right there. Fursuited people. No. I'm in the wrong. I don't know. Um yeah. I have issues with that. I can't. I can't. Yeah, Amanda, it is, in my opinion, too. I agree with you. I'm just disturbed. And no, they know I wasn't cosplaying. I had my badge out. They get so much hate that they have to lock the convention center down with hello, non fed observer. They have to lock the convention down with SWAT because it becomes such a shit show. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. I just, So, back to my question. We can watch some other Judge Funny stuff. Or I have the complaint from the armorer that's still going to trial in Rust. And I have the TikTok psychic filing. So, what do we want to do?
Well, the first one and the last one sound really tempting to me. I will take either.
TikTok psychic for Iris. Come on, guys. What are we doing? $426, $217, $216. Okay. How long is this one? 6-page. Okay. How is this one? Hold on, I'm just looking at lengths, guys, real quick. 10 pages, 11 pages. I think the Idaho TikTok thing probably be better for tomorrow because it's like 40 pages of document.
Could be worse.
Yeah, but I. Why don't we do a movie tonight and then I'll read tomorrow and have slightly more of a voice.
That could be good.
Manana, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll through things. TikTok, 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 TikTok.
Apparently, my eldest boy knows or knew or at least knows of that particular the professor that she was.
How? Okay. It's just stupid. Hey, Zulu. Jerry, those of us in the in the field usually refer to it as blunt force penetrating trauma. Zulu, you need to text me. Hey, Anubis. You're flexible. You're flexible. Answer's yes. We can do TikTok Psychic tomorrow because it's like 30-something pages. Armor. Okay, which one of these video clips are we gonna do?
I want to see. I see what I still want to see Judge Manning lose her shit so hard she winds up stripping off that robe to rip somebody a new ass.
Hold on. I have 2 where she does that.
Ooh.
Let me just get it. Gotta get it together. Okay. So, this video we're going to do first. In this video, Judge Manning is big mad. And she is big mad because of a lawyer. And it is a lawyer from the public defender's office.
Also known as someone that should know better.
Right. But when I say big mad, this is a whole other level of big mad.
Ooh.
So,
You what? Pay for getting the water. Well, how about if you do me a favor? Yep.
okay, you guys ready? Let's
I'm
watch.
ready. You are.
We're gonna watch Judge Manning lose her shit, guys. Here we go.
Woohoo!
It's right in that area.
We're going to bring out a next case, but go ahead. You weren't here this morning.
Hold on.
You're on mute, Mr. Walls.
Let me roll back a little bit more. So, earlier in the day, during one of her many cattle call hearings and, person in custody hearings, this attorney pissed her off. And then he showed up in person late. So that's where we're going to start this. Because the case itself doesn't really matter. So here we... Oh, wait, I should check that, shouldn't I? Okay. Here we go, guys.
He hasn't updated the state bar, and that's one of the rules. Do you mind stepping down for just a second? Unless they'll just, do you mind swapping them out? So
I still...
We can keep it going and go for the next one.
we will, but hold on one second, because if he didn't or put it in the state bar. Well, you're the one that does your email. His email was not on the state bar website.
Well, Your Honor, this is the problem that you had before. This is the second.
Okay, we're just going to
Respectfully, I
start at the
understand,
beginning.
We can keep it going.
This
and go
is for
the next one.
Mrs.
We will, but
Field.
hold on one second, because if he didn't have his stuff in the state bar like I told him to, which he said it already was, and it is not, then I'm reporting him to the state bar. Stop. Never.
You want me to answer the question or
Don't
not?
stop, Mr. Walls. She said you hung up on her, so don't call
I
Ms.
said I
Watson.
didn't. I
Okay,
said
hold
I
on,
didn't. I had to call
hold on. Okay,
I called
rule
the
one,
court,
don't interrupt me. Do not interrupt me.
Today, in Judge Manning's court, we have contempt and reports to the state bar against a public defender attorney, Mr. Walls. Judge Manning has had enough with this attorney, and she makes it very well known today. So grab your popcorn and let's get into the video.
Here we go.
Do we have the public defender here for position 3? It says Tyrone Walls. He's a private, isn't he?
Oh, Your Honor, this is the problem that you had before. This is the second time it's been said.
Wait a minute. Is this the guy who's in,
Yes.
Ms. Watts, is this the guy with the office like in Augusta and says he can or can't be here?
I believe so, Judge.
Your Honor, for this state, I would like to go ahead and say this is, I believe, the second or third time that the officer was here, did show.
No? Oh, I get it.
Oh, you do, Mayor.
And what was his excuse for not coming today? Because last time he didn't have the correct email address and we said, well, you're the one that does your email. His email was not on the state bar website.
Yes, Amanda.
You know what, Your Honor?
The woman with the child.
Judge, he's
As well as.
Take
You can take
a
into
little,
consideration.
oh, well, yeah. Go ahead, Ms. Watts.
He was also the one that selected this particular date as well.
He was what? I'm sorry.
He chose this date.
This
But I
man
wanna reach
chose
out to
the
him
date
right
and
now.
still no-showed. What?
Do you have his right contact information this time? I don't know if he's ever put it in the state bar.
He gave me his email. He did reply back to it, so it was the correct email that he provided me with.
Well, let's see if he put his stuff in the state bar.
Your Honor, respectfully, I understand, we can keep it going and go for the next one.
We will, but hold on one second, because if he didn't have his stuff in the
Iris,
state
it
bar
is.
like I told him to, which he said it
But
already
you'll
was,
see
and
this.
it is not, then I'm reporting him to the state bar. He hasn't updated the state bar, and that's one of the rules. You mind stepping down for just a second, unless they'll just, do you mind swapping them out? So I'll deal with Mr. Walls whenever he decides to get here.
Public defender, Mr. Walls, finally decides to grace us with his presence 2 hours later.
Is that the one? Yeah, Jeremy Ingram, is that it?
No, Huff.
Oh, Huff.
Freddie Huff.
Sure, bring Freddie Huff. Go ahead, Mr. Walls, before we we're gonna bring out our next case, but go ahead. You weren't here this morning.
His first name's
You're on mute,
Tyrone.
Mr.
Good morning,
Walls.
Your Honor.
Morning.
Wells.
I forward email communication. I have been in communication with.
Okay, hold on a second, can't hear, hold on. All right, go ahead.
Yes, I've been in communication with Ms. Watt and Attorney
Rock, mute
McCullough.
yourself.
It was my understanding that it was made clear I wasn't going to be available today, and that we were looking to schedule another date. I haven't received that date as of yet. I think it was a miscommunication to where I was under the pressure in lieu of filing a conflict letter. Ms. Watts sent the email requesting
The look
available
on her
dates
face
along with
right now.
Loki McCullough.
Croc,
So
unmute
I
yourself.
think that's where
The look on
disconnect was at.
Manning's face right
And
now.
actually, right
scares
now
me.
I'm on bed rest. The case that I had in South Carolina today, I had to have that continue. Either way, I wasn't going to be in this court today. But I am on bed rest. I'm not even supposed to be sitting upright at the moment.
Oh, wow.
I think it was just a miscommunication on, I think, my part. I work in a lot of different jurisdictions, and procedurally, every jurisdiction does things differently. So I was under the impression that I was excused once I made it known that I had a conflict, and I was included in the email communication with Mr. McCullough.
Okay, so Mr. McCullough can't excuse anybody, one, but there's, under 4.2, entrance of appearance and pleadings, and your appearance, duties, withdrawals, attend, and remain, you got 4.2 and 411. There are rules under the Georgia Superior Court rules that you have to do at entry of appearance. You have to file a conflict. There's never a waiver of conflict. I didn't excuse you. One, if you're on bed rest, I get it, but you've got to communicate. You still, I told you to put your contact information on the State Bar website. It is not there. We told you to correct your email information on your pleadings because it is not there. So your email is incorrect. And the final thing, I was advised by Ms. Watts that you hung up on her.
Uh-oh.
Stop.
No.
I am not interested.
Never.
You want me to ask you a question?
Don't stop, Mr. Walls. She said you hung up on her, so don't call Ms. Watson. Okay, hold on. Okay, rule one, don't interrupt me.
Dude,
Do
you're
not
about to
interrupt
get
me.
Shut up.
If you were accidentally disconnected or what have you, doesn't matter. You do not speak with Ms. Watts like you did. When you're speaking to Ms. Watts or anybody in my office, you're speaking to me. So unless you want to talk to me like you talk to them, put yourself in check. Smile. It's not funny. I'm this close to holding you in contempt, Mr. Walls. This close. It is not that hard for you to put your contact information, which is required by the rules that you put your contact information on the State Bar website. I told you. Ms. Watts told you. I checked it just a few minutes ago. It's still not on there. And your email on your pleadings that you type is wrong. Your email that you type on your own pleadings is wrong.
How
Your
do you put up
website
your own
doesn't,
email?
there's no way to contact you. Well, it looks like you're a little bit put off talking to me, but in the meantime, your client's been here waiting on you to appear. And they said if you had a conflict, you had to file something and give some more dates. I saw the interactions, but you didn't respond with any dates. Well, I am so sorry. I am taking up your time, Mr. Walls.
Uh-oh.
I'm listening to you. I just don't appreciate your tone.
Mr. Walls, do you think I appreciate you not showing up in front of me when you've been notified?
Sir.
Sir,
Sir.
shut the fuck up.
No, hold on. Sir, do you not see the look on this woman's face? Do you not see the look on her face as she chews on her fucking glasses? Like, literally, I'm going back so we can watch this part again. But
If she starts when she starts chewing on her gavel, then you've got a problem.
Yeah. Croc,
It's technically
Croc, let me talk. Croc,
Fine. I have
I
shush.
love you, but let me talk.
Okay.
Sir. Hi, Mole in Hole. Sir. She has taken her glasses off. And she very obviously does not like what you have done. Sir. Oh my God. Sir, you just told Manning that you don't like her tone. I didn't think this level of stupid was possible. I didn't. Now you were saying, Croc? I
When she starts chewing her gavel, then you might want to flee. Not like you don't already have to. Not like you shouldn't already be fleeing.
Okay, let's restart this part. And oh my God, Danger Will Robinson.
Yeah, Jeremy Ingram, is that it?
No, Huff.
Oh, Huff.
Freddie Huff.
Sure, bring Freddie Huff. Go ahead, Mr. Walls, before we're going to bring out a next case, but go ahead. You weren't here this morning. You're on mute, Mr.
Good morning,
Walls.
Your Honor.
Morning.
I forward email communication.
Oh my God.
Communication with.
Okay, hold on one second. Can't hear. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Yes, I've been in communication with Ms. Watts and Attorney McCullough. It was my understanding that it was made clear I wasn't going to be available today and that we were looking to schedule another date. I haven't received that date as of yet. I think it was a miscommunication to where I was under depression in lieu of filing a conflict
Depression.
letter.
Croc, what's
Ms.
depression?
Watts sent the email
I have
requesting
no idea.
available dates
I
along
think
with
he
Mr.
meant
McCullough.
impression.
So I think that's where the
But I don't think
disconnect was at.
trying to keep flattening
And
that down.
actually, right now I'm on
Hold on.
bed rest. The case that I had in South Carolina today, I had to have that continue. Either way, I wasn't going to be in this court today. But I am on bed rest. My doctor is supposed to be sitting upright at the moment, and I have my doctor's excuse. So I think it was just a miscommunication on, I think, my part. I work in a lot of different jurisdictions, and procedurally, every jurisdiction does things differently. So I was under the impression that I was excused once I made it known that I had a conflict, and I was included in the email communication with Mr. McCullough.
Okay, so Mr. McCullough can't excuse anybody, one, but there's, under 4.2, entrance of appearance and pleadings, and your appearance, duties, withdrawals, attend, and remain, you got 4.2 and 411. There are rules under the Georgia Superior Court rules that you have to do at entry of appearance. You have to file a conflict. There's never a waiver of conflict. I didn't excuse you. One, if you're on bed rest, I get it, but you've got to communicate. I told you to put your contact information on the State Bar website. It is not there. We told you to correct your email information on your pleadings because it is not there. So your email is incorrect.
How do you fuck up your...
Remember, in the final thing, I was advised by Ms. Watts that you hung up on her. Stop. Never.
You want me to ask you
Don't stop, Mr. Walls. She said you hung up on her, so don't call Ms. Watson. Okay, hold on. Okay, rule one, don't interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. If you were accidentally disconnected or what have you, doesn't matter. You do not speak with Ms. Watts like you did. When you're speaking to Ms. Watts or anybody in my office, you're speaking to me. So unless you want to talk to me like you talk to them, put yourself in check. Smile. It's not funny. I'm this close to holding you in contempt, Mr. Walls. This close. It is not that hard for you to put your contact information, which is required by the rules that you put your contact information on the State Bar website. I told you. Ms. Watts told you. I checked it just a few minutes ago. It's still not on there. And your email on your pleadings that you type is wrong. Your email that you type on your own pleadings is wrong. Your website does it. There's no way to contact you. Well, it looks like you're a little bit put off talking to me, but in the meantime, your client's been here waiting on you to appear. And they said if you had a conflict, you had to file something and give some more dates. I saw the interactions, but you didn't respond with any dates. Well, I am so sorry. I am taking up your time, Mr. Walls.
But you can't disconnect. It's got to stay right there.
I'm listening to you. I mean, I just don't appreciate your tone. I mean,
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Walls, do you think
Like
I appreciate you
I
not
haven't been-
showing
Oh my
up in
God.
front of me when you've been notified twice to come here?
I never.
You
I did
don't
not
put
get
your own
notified the first time.
information. I'm muting you. You don't put your own correct contact information. I told you personally on the phone, correct your information on the state bar. There's never a waiver of a conflict letter. And then you didn't respond to them, giving them dates where you were actually going to be available. Who does this hurt? Your client.
Oh, you've no idea, Iris.
And I hate that you don't appreciate the tone, but I don't appreciate you showing a lack of respect for this court. You may not respect me, you don't know me, you may not like me personally, but you'll respect the decorum of the court and the fact that I'm in charge here today. This is the people's courtroom, and you don't talk to the people like this. But it's funny. So we're going to set this up for a contempt hearing too. What date are you available? Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to see about a contempt hearing. Ms. Watts, give me some dates. It could be on the same day we bring him back for his prelim. I've had an officer here 2 times, Mr. Walls. 2 times. And these officers are busy. As you can see, yesterday they responded to a mass shooting. So we take these officers off the street, make them sit in this courtroom and wait. Who's the officer on this case? Well, what date are you available, Sergeant?
As long as it's not a Monday or Tuesday, it's
As long as it's not a Monday or a Tuesday. Miss Watts?
May 11th, next Thursday.
Next Thursday, Mr. Walls. Think you can make it? You're on mute. I muted you because once again, you were talking over me.
May the level work for me, Your Honor.
I didn't even hear what you said. What did you say again?
I said, May the 11th works for me, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Watts, what time?
9 a.m., Judge.
All right, we'll also put that on for the hearing on civil contempt. I'll send you the wording for that language for the civil contempt hearing. We'll hear you on contempt then, Mr. Walls. Make sure, once again, I'm advising you for the final time, contact the state bar and put your contact information on the state bar website. It's required that it be there. Number 2, check your pleadings because you type out your email completely wrong. Your contact information is not correct in Fulton County, in Odyssey, and Georgia e-file. You need to correct that yesterday.
Sir,
Yes, Your Honor. I'll look for the notice.
fuck around and find out.
Well, you're gonna have to explain it to your officer, so, I mean, your own client, why you can't be here. So would you like to stay on and talk to him after this hearing and explain to him why you're not here, why we're not going forward? Because it's not really my job to do that.
Well, he's been notified through his sister that I had a conflict on that date, so it was.
No, sir, there's no conflict filed. There is no conflict filed in this case. So you can tell people all day long, but there is not a conflict that is filed. This is all I have to go by. The last thing you filed, once again, was your motions. And once again, it had the wrong email address on there.
Iris had an email. This is wrong.
Like I said, I already explained to my client, so no, I declined to explain to him. I could set up a visit with him to go in more detail. Otherwise, I see him on the 11th.
See you on the 11th at 9 a.m.
Sir. Sir. You really took that FAFO thing. You really took that. Sir. That is literally probably the last person you want as your attorney. Because she about ripped his head off. I um um sir, they've set up a firing squad out back, and she's leading the firing squad. If there is a woman you do not want to piss off, that right there is who. The Croc, we find the 11th thing.
The 11th of May?
Yeah, I can see if there's an update for this.
That was Thursday.
Yeah, so it should be up by now.
Hmm.
Even if he was, there should be something up. Yeah, I don't know, Anubis. We're gonna look. But, sir, your client just got fucked because of you. Cause I'm gonna have to point out the judge don't give a shiz anymore. That is one hearing. Yeah, Thomas. Thomas. Sir, how? Croc,
She's in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, she's Fulton County, Georgia. Croc, I love your children, but I'm going to buy muzzles for them someday. Sir, you literally.
Oh, it seems that she has her own.
She does have her own channel, yeah.
Let's try that.
Sir, you about to get your ass kicked. Croc, I'm muting you until the dog and your children are not in the background for a minute because I can't handle it right now. I would be. I would. Sir, I would maybe think about moving to another country. Because, sir, oh God.
Hey, gentlemen.
Croc, have they settled?
Would you guys keep it down, please?
Mean John, yeah, I saw her in the chat.
Yeah, Jerry, that's what I'm finding is bond hearings.
Yeah, Mean John, I did see her in the chat, but I know it's got to be somewhere. I'll look for it in a minute. But, sir, you literally picked like one of the worst judges to fuck around and find out. Like, I don't know what your cojones are made of or how big they have to be to eye roll and engage like that with Judge Manning. I'm just saying. You will never have another favorable anything from Manning. Like every one of his clients should just be like, look, I want a new. I'm gonna need a new. I'm gonna need a new attorney. I need a new attorney because this one's gonna murder me. Um, sure. You probably are gonna want to find new attorneys for everything. 'Cause there's nobody that's gonna save you at this point. Nobody can save you. Nobody. I would be scared for my own life. How about you, Croc? I'd like
Dying is not on my list of favorite things to do today.
not just that, ever.
Hurt.
I just ever. No.
If she comes after you, you can't. There's some things you can't exactly do, like fight back.
You can, but you're gonna get your ass beat by her. So I think I have this one queued up to the right part. If I don't, we'll wind it back. But I believe this is the correct part of this particular hearing. So.
It's just awesome. She is so cool.
Both of y'all swear affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Mr. King, you're gonna have to take yourself off mute. Let me see you, not your ceiling.
Judge Manning is happy to have attorney Issa
Say yes. I just
here.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's sane.
I'm here.
Ms. Bradley, start from the most recent event, work backwards. Please be specific, and please
Oh my God.
stick
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
facts of what he did to you.
Okay, Leon King is my brother. He lives on the property at 5700 Spence Circle, where my 93-year-old mother lives. But I am her guardian, and I hold the power of attorney over
And then
her.
what he did.
What he did, and I have a video to show it.
Okay,
And this
can you
was
show your screen?
okay.
What's this video of? I don't see it. You're not sharing your screen.
Can you see it?
No, ma'am, you're not sharing your screen yet. You gotta figure out how to share your screen.
Okay, hold on.
All right, while you're doing that, all right, what is this video of? Your brother, what's he doing? If there's audio, you gotta put share audio too. I can't hear you.
Okay, he is talking to me.
Okay.
I'm
Share
at
the
my
audio. Hold on. Share the audio, back up, play it with the audio playing, and don't talk over it. Let me watch. So back it up, rewind it. You gotta share the audio with it. All right, now play.
He seems like a nice guy.
Okay.
Okay. Where am I? Can you put it?
What day was that video?
Okay, that was on March the 3rd. It was on a Friday. This was at my mother's house. I am, like I said, my mother's legal guardian.
Got that. What else has he done?
Well, he has done this on numerous occasions. This is the time that I have been having my phone to record him doing it. I am just tired of him, and I'm afraid that he will.
Your mother afraid?
Well, my mother had called me, this is a few months ago, because he plays music real loud, and she has been concerned, but no, she's not afraid of him, but I have to take care of her. I have to
You're
be
afraid
at the
of him.
house.
Has he ever threatened to hurt you?
Well, just as far as getting in my face, saying horrible things to me, like he had that beer bottle. I mean, he could have hit me with that.
Okay, Mr. King, let me hear from you. Take yourself off mute, Mr. King. Take yourself off mute.
Okay, now you can speak. Go ahead.
She on this?
She can hear you now.
Ma'am,
Let me see your face. Turn your camera back on. Go ahead.
turn the camera back. Now, see, I don't know about.
Okay, just a second.
Okay, leave your camera on and just speak. All you gotta do, hand him his phone.
Ma'am, can you see me now?
No, I can't.
Look at Mark.
She can't see me. She can't hear me.
I can hear you. Stop turning the camera off.
No, ma'am, I'm not doing anything to the camera.
Well, it's on, then it's off, then it's on, then it's somebody. I'm not doing it. I can't.
Well, can you see me, ma'am? Hello? Ma'am,
No, I cannot see you.
she can't see me.
Is anybody ready that knows what they're doing? Anybody? Well, how Bodius, you couldn't make your stuff getting going at first. Now all of a sudden you got audio.
I'm ready, Judge.
Oh, easy now. Bring him in here. Bring Mr. King in. We got a deputy. Get a deputy up here and bring Mr. King in this courtroom with a deputy. I'm gonna get back to you. It's free. Get a deputy and bring Mr. King in my courtroom with a deputy.
They're right here.
Get a deputy now. I know it. Get a deputy right now.
She's saying
Just stand by, Mr. King. I'm gonna hear from you, but I'm gonna hear from you right in here. I'm making this little camera right here.
Uh-oh.
Let there be.
I
Okay.
gotta bring in here, but I gotta have a deputy. It's gonna bring you in here.
Time to check. Let's
We'll keep looking. You gotta watch this part, Croc.
Just hold on, Mr. King. We're gonna get a deputy in here.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna get a deputy in here so I can hear you. You're gonna stand right here in front of me. So just have a seat.
Uh-oh.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
All right. Okay. Who's ready? All right, all right, Mr. Giles. Try this. Nope. Let's try this one.
Mr. Giles here.
Here's the Amy Bengriet. Miss Amy Bengriet, raise your right hand for me. Take yourself off mute. You swear for testimony about to give the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Take yourself off mute. Take yourself off mute. Take yourself off of mute. Thank you. Whatever you got in your mouth, spit it out. Take it. Okay. You swear for the testimony about to give is the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Manning is not having it.
Everything. All right, and we got him here, right? Kevin? Kevin didn't show up, right? Everything in your petition true and correct.
Kevin's on Rice Street.
Now we know that. Reset her for a jail date, Miss Free. Place your email in the chat. We're gonna send you a new notice for a jail date. You can go ahead and leave.
Okay.
Place your email in the chat.
Okay.
Uh-oh. About to go down.
Counsel, you want a job like mine right now?
I thought I learned how to practice patience with a new dog the other day, and I can suggest that I have not learned patience at all. God bless you.
Y'all can bring Mr. King on in. As soon as I finish this, we're gonna take it up with Mr. King.
This is epic.
Go on and bring Mr. King in here. Amber, can we get IT to come fix this? It's like this horrible echo. Can you hear the echo?
Yeah, we can. So I'll call IT now to see if we can get someone to rush.
You sound like God, Judge.
Hello. All right, everybody. Shamika Evans. Y'all can bring Mr. King in here. This is gonna be great. All right, hey, bring Leon in. Bring the man in here. Let's see how he's doing. I hear he's stumbling drunk. Come on, Mr. King.
He's stumbling drunk. This should be fun. Let's do it.
Here we go. Oh my God, this is insanity. I'm sorry.
Turn your phone off and you can sit down.
Look at like Shamika, this chick in the bottom corner. It's like literally biting her lip. And then my guy in all white over here. Yeah, this one, Shamika Edens, is just like covering her mouth like, oh fuck. My man in 8G.
How much you had to drink today, Mr. King?
Too much.
You have drank absolutely nothing. If I do a whiz quiz up here, you're gonna pass.
Whiz quiz.
You been taking any drugs?
He uses a Whizzinator for the whiz quiz, maybe.
2 beers. So you decide you're gonna drink a couple of beers before you come to court. But that's before you came to court, because you've been sitting out there for, you're on the 11 o'clock calendar, right? So what time did you drink these 2 beers? 4 o'clock this morning. Come up here. Drink.
Look, get your ass up and walk over here.
How's he do it? Y'all done a some field sobriety test? Because I can go back to my days and do one. Y'all did it. See how he's doing. Heel to toe. Do some little field sobriety testing on him. Either one of y'all field sobriety certified? Are you? Go ahead and try.
I bet Justin Spiesman can do it.
I bet he can. I tell you what, sir. Come right here. I'm in front of this wall. Come front of the podium.
Oh, she's going in.
Okay, I'm going back to my good old thing.
Croc.
I see it. He's got problems.
Thank you, Dad.
Sir.
Ready? I'm going to take 5 steps. Heel to toe. 1, 2, 3,
4 in the morning for 2 beers. He's still wasted after at noon.
No,
Something
just
wrong with that
this.
picture.
Okay. Heel to toe. Count out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where'd he go?
So what's this? No, touch every finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did good on that one. Oh, yeah.
Sir, the judge took her robe off. That's not going well. Yeah, she's doing it.
I did all I could with the volume.
Did you drive up here? Did you drive up here? How did you get here? I suggest you not drive going back. Yeah, that's what I suggest you do.
She's so cool. Thank you.
Judge, I was
Good job.
really looking forward to that too. I'd wonder if you still remembered your SFSD training.
I do. 2
That's
beers.
surprising.
All right, hold on a second. Look at this on this one. Mr. Leon, I'm gonna leave it up to these deputies if they think that you shouldn't have showed up here drinking like you're drinking, because that shows absolutely, I have no patience for that. And trust me, out of the day, I'm sitting up here, I'm the one that needs a drink. Huh? I do. Because look, when I do this, if I unmute this, you hear it's like echo, echo, echo. If I bring the podium in here, because it's supposed to be over here from the podium. The podium's in here. I hear it, echo, all that, and it's muted. Now, I just needed Mr. King in here. I mean, you can work on it later if you want to. But you see what the problem is? It's something you can fix right now? Bradley,
Yes, I'm sorry.
tell me what else he's done to put you in fear.
Okay.
Yes, every time
That was the whole thing. The Croc. She took the rope off
Yes, she did.
and made
And then
her
she gave him a field sobriety test that he flunked.
I'm dying.
Nope, you're not allowed to do that without written authorization.
I just love this. Field sobriety, here we go. Do what? Without written authorization.
Die. No dying
Oh.
without written authorization. I keep
Yeah.
telling you, you keep forgetting.
I know. But I'm really good at it.
Yeah, well, you still need authorization from from Micro Lokificents.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, sir, when the judge, who hasn't been a police officer in 20 years, strips down to her shirt and tie and gives you a field sobriety test in court, I don't know which person I'd rather be. The one that got a field sobriety test, or the one that pissed her off so badly and called her stupid. And she was wasting his time.
Yeah, Judge Walls or Attorney Walls' thing, and I cannot find that any video of that incident.
Iris, did you find his bar number? Anubis, yes, the sobriety test is legal. She has every right. She is certified. Hold on. Anubis, yeah, it's legal. She is A, field sobriety certified, and B, it is her courtroom. She is permitted to do pretty much anything she wants. Especially since she can prove he drove to court.
By your own admission, no less.
Right. And in Georgia, just like PA and in every other state, if we know you've been drinking, because I run into this with OSHA a lot, like OSHA violation wise, if we know you've been drinking, right, you're liable. So a couple years ago, 3 years ago-ish, when I was working in New Orleans, every year for the holidays, right before they have a Christmas break, they hold a lunch, I guess is the best way to put it. You know, kind of a lunch party where they make steaks and lobster and have a crawfish boil and all of that for all the employees. And several of them were obviously intox, and I had walked by and I saw them drinking out of the Fifth Crown. And I had to explain to the one man, the one VP, I'm like, look, if they leave this property and we know they have been drinking and they get into a car accident, we are liable. A, we're on the hook for work comp, but B, the person they hit or kill or whatever, we are liable. If you know somebody is impaired, and you can't let them drive, leave the property themselves, whatever, or you can get in trouble with the court. So I'm like, someone's gonna have to take his keys and drive him home. On top of it being an OSHA violation because they're operating heavy equipment. So she could get in trouble. If he had left, got into a car accident, and killed somebody, it can blow back on the court that, like, they were just there. You had seen him drunk, stumbling, all of that. You know, you are field sobriety certified. And even if she's not, which, I mean, most judges aren't, she is, though. Regardless of that, she would have to then call a deputy or somebody in to breathalyze him or take him for a lab draw to avail the court of any kind of responsibility and liability. And Jerry is correct. You can also then prove that you let him enter a plea and he wasn't stone sober. And I'm sure you all watch enough of these with me to know that one of the things they ask, any drugs and alcohol right now, are you under the influence of anything before they'll take a plea? Because if you are drunk or high, even if such a drive BAC in the US is .08 is the legal limits. And that's for a standard civilian driver's license. Someone like I have a CDL. Not only do I have a CDL, I also have an EVDT, which is the emergency vehicle operator's license. I can drive the big rescue trucks. I can drive fire trucks that you have to till. They're called tillers. Yeah, and I'm certified for CDL too. So my BAC legally is lower than everybody else's.
By like half.
Anything over .02.
So a quarter.
Yeah. Many states it's actually .01. You can't have it at all. But even if he doesn't appear in Mayor Wrench, that it's also dependent on state. PA is .02, but the emergency vehicle, the EVDT, in certain states it's .01 for CDL. That's state dependent. .00 in Wisconsin. Yeah, it's so it makes any plea they enter null and void because you can't be under any influence.
And that guy was wasted.
Yeah, but the fact that the judge fucking stripped down to her button down, I was dying. I was dying. Because nope.
Some people deserve to get laughed at.
I know, but that was just like the funniest. Between that and the fucking attorney that's got the attitude, needs an attitude adjustment. Mayor Wrench, a funny story, and this is actually so it's one of the I mean everybody here are my regulars, and you guys know I do OSHA now, but I am still licensed as a firefighter, paramedic, and an instructor. And generally, I teach during what we call conference season. And this year I opted out because, and this is not a sympathy thing. I opted out because we had just found out my dad had cancer, and obviously, 8 days? 8 days after my father's diagnosis, he died. It was 8 days. 9 days, sorry. 9 days from the time of diagnosis until he was dead. 9 days. And originally they had said 3 to 6 months he'll be in complete remission, it'll be fine. Even his oncologist was just horrified how fast it was. I opted out of conference season, but I am a speaker every year at the fire and EMS convention, like for the state of Texas. I teach all over the world. And one of the things I teach is OSHA. And people don't realize firefighters, and especially ones that have paid staff, but any firefighter, there are actually an entire set of OSHA statutes for fire and EMS that are separate under OSHA. So one of the classes I teach is called Oh Shit, It's OSHA. Because anytime I've had to deal with an OSHA matter at a fire hall, the first thing you hear is, oh shit, it's OSHA. When we show up.
Oh, damn.
Nobody wants to see me.
No, they don't.
Especially since, like, the volleys are like, we're volunteers. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. You're still bound by OSHA. Volunteering or not. So, yeah, I hold one of the... I didn't do anything this year because we thought my dad would still be alive. And the conference season would be, you know, during his last 2 months of chemo. And he needed me. You know, he needed me to be here. But yes, I teach Oh Shit, It's OSHA. So I speak nationally and I teach nationally. And I can tell you, not only are you in violation of liquor laws and DUI laws and all of that, you're in violation of an entire host of OSHA regulations. Oops. Jerry, you don't have to publicly answer this. You can answer it to me in an email, but why? What do they want? Yeah, Mayor, Mayor, that is 30 days more than my father ended up with. Yeah, 9 whole days. Iris, were you hurt that you're in a lawsuit against a bar? Or is your firm handling it? Yeah, Mayor, the one Volley Firehouse here has a bar. And my one outside of Philly has a bar that I'm a lifetime member at. But that was one of, like, the reasons I got a pay bump as a paramedic fireman. Because any place I've been a volunteer or paid staff, I handle their OSHA and work comp. Just like I'm a certified expert witness for OSHA and work comp issues. And I go to trials all the time to deal with, you know, OSHA-y stuff. And I also have the, I don't know if I want to call it the pleasure, because that's not really the term. But yeah, like I also do consulting work for companies, lots of companies, when they have an issue or realize there's deficiencies, they'll bring me in as a consultant to evaluate their OSHA stuff. Jerry, they haven't gotten what results yet? Because there's something very wrong with what you're saying to me. So, yeah, I handle the OSHA and stuff, but we had to take someone's keys. Judge Manning would have been liable in that case. Yeah, Iris, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it several times. Yeah, Mayor, I generally was the killjoy and put a stop to those. I also had a PBT and we were PBTing firemen when we had a bar on property before they went on calls. Because I wasn't letting somebody operate a fire truck, lights and sirens with any alcohol in their system.
Well, I can't have made these people happy.
No, it didn't, and they fought it at first. But then when one of the other fire departments I work with got popped on $200,000 of fines, Jerry, but why would OSHA contact you for results of what? Like, I'm lost. But yeah. That's why most fire departments have eliminated their bars or moved them off site. But okay, Sandy, I'll see you tomorrow, love. Have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah, but yeah. My OSHA thing's always fun. Cause everybody's like, sir, ma'am, you're not going drunk into a burning building. There isn't really anything you're going to say to change my mind. Anubis, it does sound like Jerry got hurt at work, but here's the thing, OSHA is not allowed to contact him if it's a work comp issue. That's what I'm having an issue with. So, they're not allowed to contact him. Oh, you already told me about that, Jerry. That's not OSHA that called you. That's not an OSHA thing to a point. Like, and OSHA cannot contact you. Yeah, Jerry, we talked about that one. Amanda, I had a workers' comp thing a couple months ago. They called you.
No, Yellow is not going to cut it, Iris.
They called you and they couldn't get the video feed looking. Yeah, Amanda, work comp is a pain in the ass. And if you don't truly understand work comp, it is not something you should navigate alone. I tell people that all the time. I've told my own employees, like, when I was still a director, like, don't know. Yeah, Iris, work comp cases are a giant pain in the ass. And people don't understand how complex work comp really is. Jerry, it happened at the hospital. It was, if I had to bet and put money on it, it was the hospital's occupational health nurse. I mean, like the hospital's occupational health, what's it called? Like department that has to file the work comp claim on behalf of the hospital. But even then, I would not have talked to them without talking to somebody first.
Don't get me started on the VA, Iris.
And Jerry, if you have questions, message me during a live, because there are some issues. Yeah, we'll call it's a giant pain in the ass, but it's not that hard if you know the lay of the land work comp wise. So there's that. The one work comp attorney who I actually used when I had a work comp injury, and I ended up settling it out of court. He is considered the top work comp attorney in the state. And I serve as his expert witness all the time. now that there's no conflict, I'm always in court with him for stuff. Yeah, Jerry, you shouldn't even say that. Yeah, Amanda, but you still have to be careful, because there's things you can say or do that you're naive to that down the road can become a problem, work comp wise. So, being that I deal with it all day, every day, and I end up in court constantly over it, I can say with a high degree of certainty, don't ever navigate anything work comp without talking to someone that knows work comp in and out. So, yeah. It is not fun. And it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, Jerry, we can talk about it later, but that doesn't matter. And you have to be very careful, Jerry, because you can walk yourself into a lot of trouble. Philip, work comp is the venue you testified in. Yep. Philip, I go to court all the time as an expert witness for work comp. It's loads and loads and loads of fun. I can't tell you the amount of fun it is. And the amount of faith I lose in humanity every time I have to deal with it. Although I'm not going to give any more detail other than I'm in talks with several companies, one of which wants me to be the director of safety for the US and Canada for an entire branch of the company. Jerry, it doesn't matter. Jerry, I know you don't have a claim, but it doesn't matter. Croc, why don't we put up an episode of Quiplash for Amanda and Mayor or Wheel? Or you know what, Croc? Let Mayor, Amanda, and Philip pick.
Okay. What do you guys want?
The three of them get to pick for the run round.
Best two out of three.
Yeah, Jerry, message me, because there's actually a way they can hold you civilly liable. Philip, a lot of it is virtual. Okay, good night, Will Call. I'll see you tomorrow. Will Call, what time are you free tomorrow? Because I want you here when I cover the Gutierrez Reed thing. I love having you on my streams with stuff like that. What times work for you tomorrow? Yeah, Jerry. Unfortunately, depending on how you answer and what you say and what comes of it, there's ways to try to hold you liable. Night, Iris. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send you a message on Instagram. So, Philip, Mayor, what do you want? Amanda, we have not. But I'm going to vote we go with either Wheel or Quiplash. I think Mayor wants Quiplash. Amanda, you usually like Wheel. So.
They're waiting for Philip to say something.
Okay, I'll schedule it early. I will be there tomorrow, but happy Mother's Day to everybody that will not be there. Or, any of that. Can't say I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Oh boy, that means I get to flip a coin. Because Philip is passing.
Okay, Philip. I'll answer your email, Philip. Again, I'll see you tomorrow, love.
Okay.
Philip, I shall see you tomorrow, love. Okay, we'll call. Perfect. I will, Philip. Thank you. Good night, sweetheart. My loves. All of my loves. I was joking. I've adopted like 700, 800 more children. Yeah, Jerry. 888. Woohoo. We need 112 more people. We'll get there. We're doing good. I have adopted you, Mayor. You're one of my loves. Yeah, Thomas, there are. That's why a lot of companies pay me a lot of money to either expert witness or to come in and look at their work comp program and walk them through their safety and work comp and all of that and evaluate their programs for them. So that when the inevitable really bad thing happens, they know they have it straight. Because it will bankrupt a company fast. And Jerry, I'm that much of a daddy's girl that my dad got one every year from me. So I told everyone I was boycotting it this year. Mayor, I've already adopted you, love. You know that. Croc,
Yes.
I'm waiting so I can add it to the stream.
All right, give me a second. All right, Amanda wants wheel. Nope, Mr. Big Gnome says whatever, although he's always down for quiplash. And I have
Philip excused himself, so
yes, he did.
So pick one.
That's the thing I'm looking for. I just gotta go find Jackbox Party Pack 8.
Okay.
Which won't take long.
Yeah, it's been 887, 888 all day. It's been like going up and down by 1.
Present. Screeny Sherry. Click. There. Hello. As far as survive the internet, we can try that at some point.
Yeah, but I don't have enough mental space for that today.
Looking for a room code? It's BAGN.
Baggin.
And then I saw Bang because I'm dyslexic sometimes. Sometimes, even though I'm not really dyslexic, I feel less dyslexic because my brain doesn't work thanks to chemo brain.
All right, we need some more. Ooh, hello, Loki.
Yeah, Thomas, I deal with that all the time.
Come on, Thomas, you too. Let's go.
Thomas, get your ass in there. I'm playing, you're playing. My Tylenol with codeine ran away from me, and I really don't want to take Oxy. Safest guy. Why I love you guys.
Why for I not surprised?
What?
Why for I not surprised? Okay, you were there. Oh no, that's no fun, McNeil.
What's wrong?
That's definitely ungood.
What's no fun?
His pain meds have run out.
His what?
Pain meds.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a doctor's appointment to get that squared away?
One hopes.
I know every state is funny about opiates right now, especially with some of the controlled substances issues in DEA. But my doc that prescribes my pain meds and my anxiety psychiatrist were like, yeah, you're the only patient we let take benzos and opiates because you're responsible. And I'm like, I don't know how to take that. Like, I never know how to take that sentiment. I'm like, thanks, I think. It's probably because I've been on the same dose of pain meds for like 10 years.
All right.
Oh, bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Okay, if there's nobody else, I'm clicking now.
That's fine. Oh. I hate when I do this.
You have
have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed. And with that, the wheel of enormous proportions awaits. No, you're not dreaming. I'm the biggest wheel you've ever seen.
Why is the tutorial on?
Open and doesn't want tutorials? You, that's who. Let's play.
Oh, I thought the tutorial was on.
You're thinking, where are my 2 slices? They're here, settle down. Who just gives away slices? Me. Before we move on, I need to know, are you ready for this jelly? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Yeah, but I could be wrong. Which of these are actual types of jellyfish?
Oh, God.
Sometimes I imagine myself growing hands with fingers on them, so I can tap the correct answers just like you.
See how much of my invertebrate
Oh, but what was yes and what
marine
was...
biology I remember?
Does everything line up?
BLT on right, jellyfish, who voted for that?
Good, I'm calling you out. And who could forget you? 2 slices is better than 1. Question 2 is what I'm feeling now. Who are Winnie the Pooh's friends?
Oh, God.
Go ahead and start tapping.
This one's easy enough.
Micro never liked Winnie the Pooh.
Really?
Yeah, she was always upset that he wasn't wearing pants.
Oh, McDonald got them all. As did you, Loki.
No way. Bing. Answer this last one the best and win a power slice.
No, I refuse to play Sniper Elite.
How many times
Sorry,
do they
Jerry.
say tequila in the song Tequila? Just be closer than the others, okay? No big deal.
Jerry, I have never played it.
I refuse. I don't know if they charge money for that, but yeah, it doesn't. That doesn't bring back good memories. Free.
Oh, I guess like 35. I've never even heard the song.
Look what I got.
It's a song.
I got that much. I've just never heard it.
Oh.
Your journey brought you here, where you'll stick magical slices in my face. Choose the slots on my face to socket your slices. We're going to start this spinning adventure off with you.
Come on, Loki, you can do it.
It's a spin we'll never forget. All right, yeah. Hey, how about a spin from a new spinner? Oh, I don't. There you go. It's your time to shine.
Wow, McGnome, you're kicking it.
Power slide. Power slide ice. It's like I'm on a sugar rush or something. Spin me as many times as you can. I'm bursting with points.
That's disturbing.
Yes!
Keep going. Wow.
Okay, I can compose myself. Let's move on. There's only one spin left. I smell burnt toast.
I wonder why.
The last spin duties fall on your oh-so-small shoulders. How about that?
And McDome is the
Points don't
obvious
really
front
mean
runner.
anything, but let's just see who has the most for conversation. I've gone ahead and stack ranked your scores because I like stacking things. Is that a crime? And nobody else likes to stack things? Come on! So I wasn't going to say anything, but what's with the fingers? Can I have one? Or... I'd like to introduce you to question 1. What are the official Pokemon types? Tap the ones that fit the prompt. Don't tap the others. Did you know that the plural of moose is moose? Another great decision from our friends in Canada.
Because Kazakhstan, of course.
The time to hurry up is right now. Good. Now feast your eyes on these juicy answers.
Rock
Did you
Dragons.
tap the
Yeah,
ones you
no,
were
I was right.
supposed to? Ooh, 2 of you little ones are on fire.
Anubis has kids, and Amanda has never known a day in which there was no such thing as
Question
Pokemon.
2 kind of sneaks up on you, right?
I have kids, I just ignore them
Uh-huh.
Which astrological
with the
zodiac
Pokemon thing.
earlier in the calendar year? How about
Oh.
a bigger score than last time? Would that be wrong? There's time for just a few more answers.
Not terrible.
Come on, Colby. Leave him alone.
Bam! An extra slice it is.
Come on, Colby.
Damn, Anubis.
Question 3 is when the power slice comes out to play. Which of these celestial objects can you see with the naked eye under dark sky conditions? I see these things all the time, but you know, I'm me. Tap the answers that fit the prompt. Makes sense to me.
You don't look the same, babe.
Hmm?
You don't look the same.
No? I think she's talking about Mini Squirrel.
Time. And what were the correct answers?
Yep, that sounds about
Is that
right.
a dinner I see over there? You're going to be so thrilled with this. Our life. Pow! Step into my parlor.
Oh, get a McGnome.
Whoop, quite a hike to get up here, huh? Now that you got your cardio in.
2 rounds and McGnome got the
That
power
wheel on
slice
your
both
browser may
times.
look like me, but it's actually my little brother, the wheel of tappable interfaces.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Watching. I'm commenting on the game.
The first spin of the round goes to you.
Let's do it, Anubis. Give that gnome a bunch of points. That'd be fun.
Yes.
Not
yes.
really.
Oh, wait. Is it?
Oh!
How about that?
Points for Amanda. Off you go.
It's your turn.
Loki's turn. Let's see how this goes.
Oh. It's a pot share.
No, not right now. Colby, get out of there. Leave your brother alone. No, not now.
I'm not
You can't
kidding.
do
I
it until I
promise
get
you.
your haircut. Sorry.
You landed on
Damn, McGnome.
I need more.
Oh, so close yet so far.
Pick a slice and you'll steal points from anyone who's on it.
This will put him over.
Still are fixed, so anyone there will chip in equally.
This will put him over.
Uh-oh. Yikes.
You stole those points with all the stealth of a cat burglar. Meow.
All right, time for the winner wheel.
This could be the very last spin of the game. We have ourselves a game. It's not too late for you, next spinner. Show me what you're made of.
We may not go to a round 3.
Oh, yeah. Nobody to share with. What a fun day for you.
5,000.
Ooh, this is happening. You can win it right here.
Yay, McGnome.
And watch McGnome run that wheel.
Yep.
So it is finally time to answer.
Only I know, right?
You gotta spin me one last time now.
That's epic.
I like it.
truth. It shimmers in the sky.
Oh, jeez. Maybe not the best news for you, McNo. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, well,
Let's see what the other questions were.
I'm gonna say goodnight, everybody. And we will cover the Gutierrez Reed thing tomorrow.
Okay. A car? Holy crap. Okay. Let me go ahead and shut this down. Let's stop it first and then click.
Love you too, guys. Good night, everybody. Be safe.
Good night, folks.